Welcome back. We're at the Beebout Veterinary Medical Center, and I'm with Dr. Brandon Beebout. Today we're talking about something that's quite important. You're going to learn a lot with this. Talking about secondhand smoke.
Absolutely. Yes, we are. How are you?
Good. Doing good. Okay, secondhand smoke. Can it affect our pets?
Definitely. We know smoking in general, and it's not a hating on smoking. I mean, I would love for everybody to quit. We know it's an addictive thing, and it's even a lot less than it was in the decades past. And so we know with kids, secondhand smoke, and we just sometimes don't think about our pets in that setting. And CSU did a study. There's some other ones. There's one in Detroit that we'll talk about, but cats and dogs alike, and even especially birds. Birds' respiratory tract is incredibly sensitive to anything pollutant, and so we know smoke has 7,000 chemicals in it, and so birds are actually, just a real quick touch, that they should be really, really careful. I mean, you cook with Teflon pans, your bird will drop dead. Actually, believe it or not, it'll create a little pollutant, and they'll get in trouble. So bird owners don't cook with Teflon pans while the bird's around. So with the smoke, we know there's a few discrepancies between short-nosed and long-nosed dogs. So long-nosed dogs, obviously way more surface area sparsels, nasal epithelium, and so they are actually more prone to nasal cancers. Of course, they got long noses. So collies, Labradors, Dobermans, your Borzoi, if you will. And so there's even a study that's 250% more likely to develop nasal cancers. We don't see a lot of nasal cancers in dogs anyway. When we do, it's typically a smoking household. So it's just something to think about, and so when our short-nosed dogs, our pug, our boxer, Shih Tzu, Pekingese, so on and so forth, they're actually passing through those nasal cavities down into the lungs, and so they're actually more prone to lung cancer. Nasal cancer, lung cancer, you don't want either one of them, and we know it happens. We know that there's a link, and so with cats as well, short noses, so they're more prone to lung cancer. And so that may give us a reason. There's a study in Detroit, again, that says about 1 in 3 people that smoke, that learned that, this could be detrimental to my pet's health, said that's going to motivate me to quit. And our pets motivate us to do a lot of things. Get up off the couch, wake up in the morning, go for that walk, keep us from a sedentary lifestyle, because as Border Collie or Jack Russell Terriers bouncing around and saying, I need that 2-mile walk. That's definitely good for our health. And so this is just another little 4-minute deal on how we know that would be a really good motivator, I think, because we want our pets to live longer. And then we know that when we get a nasal or a lung cancer, that's something that is not going to be all that treatable. It carries a poor prognosis, of course.
So even if you're driving in your car and you're smoking and have the window rolled down, you're still affecting that pet that may be with you.
Yes, that's exactly right. There is no risk-free level of secondhand smoke. And even beyond that, third-hand smoke sounds like a made-up term. That is when all those chemicals settle, those pollutants settle down on the couch, and the dog's licking the couch, or the cat's cleaning itself, and those have landed on them. It actually increases oral cancers. And oral cancers is a very common thing in cats and dogs. Cats more often. Squamous cell carcinoma is one that comes to mind. And so we know that a lot of people, even me, didn't think about that. And it's like, man, a third-hand way of also getting it. And so, yes, I would encourage everybody to at least be outside or be cognizant of what they can potentially do to their pet, or even better, quit altogether and say, hey, we're going to enjoy a new lifestyle. We're going to go on more walks, and this is all because of my pet, and a pet can save a life, actually.
Yeah. So, but you can find that at your well checks then.
Absolutely. It's just a question that, we should be asking, and occasionally I do, and again, it's no harm on them, but it's something that I like to ask just so I know and say, hey, here are some of the risk factors with that.
Okay, so if you have any questions, go ahead and give Beebout Veterinary Medical Center a call.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Stay with us. We're coming right back right after this.